Hey guys, it's Zoe. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. Today I'm going to be showing you how I installed this 30-inch 300% density wig from Asteria hair. Yes, you heard me correct, 300% density. I didn't even know that existed, but we're about to try it out today and see how I feel about it. If you guys want to see all the details on this hair and see me install this, make sure you keep on watching and I will see you in a second. Getting started with the unboxing. As I said, this wig is from Asteria hair. I've worked with these guys so many times before. Every time I have done a video for them, the hair's always been amazing, so I was really excited to see how this wig was going to turn out. This is what came inside of the box. I got a wig cap, some lashes, an edge brush and a satin storage bag for the wig. By the way, the first 1 to 2 minutes of this unboxing and video is going to be very dark because I thought I broke my camera, guys, but I just messed up the settings while I was on holiday, so just bear with me. It's gonna turn normal and become light in a minute. So I got this wig in 30 inches, 300% density and HD lace, and this is a body wave wig. I don't usually go above 28 inches. That's sort of the max I'll do for my wigs if it's a straight / body wave wig. So this is a first for me. I think I've only done this once before, have a wig this long. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I took the wig out of the packaging. This wig came pre-bleached and pre-plucked as well, as you can see here. It's been clearly taken care of and it's been done very neatly and very nicely and precisely, so I didn't have to do any prep in regards to the lace and the wig. It also came in these really cute curls and styled in a middle parting, which is just going to make installing things a lot easier, and I like it when they do this because it really helps people that are sort of beginners at wigs to avoid having to do all of this. It came with an adjustable elastic band in the back, and I think this is a 13x4 wig, I can't remember, or 13x6, but there was a lot of lace space, guys, so regardless I was happy with how it was looking. I put the wig on my mannequin head and I just plucked it the tiniest bit because I want it to match my hairline a lot better. I've started doing this with a lot of my wigs because I'm trying to get used to my natural hairline and mimicking that instead of just creating a whole new different hairline. So I just feel like this gives me the most natural and realistic result when it comes to my wigs. As you can see, my camera is now a lot lighter, so you can see the bleach knots a lot clearer and you can get into the HD lace as well. The lace is definitely HD, and yeah, I couldn't wait to install this. Moving on to the application of the wig, I actually have fresh cornrows for once. This is a very rare occurrence for me. I literally do my cornrows every 2 months, which is so bad, but yeah, fresh cornrows and just put a wig cap over the top of that. Here I'm trying to show you guys the length throughout this video, by the way. It is so difficult because there is just so much hair and it's so long. I literally cannot fit it in frame. As I said, this wig is 300% density. I've never ever had a 300% density wig. That is crazy. The thickest wig I've had is 250 density, and I think that was on a curly long 30-inch wig, so for it to be 300 was mind-blowing to me. I didn't even know that they actually make wigs this thick. Here's just me showing you how transparent that lace is as well. It's always a good sign if when you hold up the wig you can sort of just see straight through the lace, which you can see there. To start things off, I went ahead and just cut out these little clips that are at the top of the wig. There's 2 of them and I always cut them out because I feel number one, it pulls at my hair and it really hurts, and it also just reduces any bulk that may happen because of the clips and the way they sit on the head. I started by tinting the lace with my Born This Way foundation in the shade Spice Drum and a dense brush, and I just packed that in to the lace, as you can see I'm doing here. Then I didn't use the elastic band it came with, but I did just clip the 2 elastics that are sort of sewn and installed into the wig at the back. This creates the perfect finish for me, and again it just reduces bulk by using these clips from the back. I then went ahead and put the wig on. As you can see, all the curls, the beautiful curls that the wig came with, fell out because of me, and I was brushing it too much. So yeah, we'll fix that later. But I just put the wig on, adjusted it to my head, and just cut off the excess lace to begin with, from either side of the ears. And then once that was done, I just grabbed my hot comb and just combed back any like flyaways or excess hair that's sort of fallen in front of the hairline. This is just going to help make the install look 1,000 times cleaner, and just makes my life easier because I don't have to worry about all these little hairs flying around while I'm trying to glue down the wig. But this is how it was looking like on my skin. It's giving very much invisible. As you guys already know, this is my new routine. Adding a widow's peak is an absolute necessity for me now. Once I started, I just think I look weird without having a widow's peak now. So I just sectioned off a little V shape at the front of the hairline and just plucked away the excess. As you can see, I just did there. It's kind of difficult to explain, but like I hope the visuals sort of help. And then I combed the hair back so you're able to see that V shape a lot better. But yeah, again, I just do this because it matches up with the natural shape of my hairline, and it just suits my face a lot better than just to have a straight across hairline, which just isn't me. Once that was done, I just cleaned off any excess makeup, oils, grease, whatever I had on my head, on the areas that I was about to glue the wig down on. I'm not sharing what glue I'm using today, guys, because I did find out that the one I used from my last video had some controversy surrounding it. So I will not be showing you guys what glue I'm using. But if you have any recommendations as to what I can use, because obviously I'd rather not use something like this. It was all I had on hand. If you guys have any glue recommendations that are good for sensitive skin, because I break out in rashes like a lot, so yeah, just let me know, and hopefully by the next video I'll have something else to show you guys, and I would have experimented with other glues. But either way, I'm going to apply about 3 to 4 layers of this glue onto the back of a edge brush, and then I'm just going to apply that to my skin as normal and just press it down and press the lace back over the top once that is done. I'm going in very small sections just to make sure that the shape of the hairline that I've mapped out is being glued down accordingly. And then just taking my time and making sure that everything is 100% dry before tying my hair up, and grabbing a melt band to tie the hair down as tightly as possible. Now, I have seen the Ekane videos, guys, on my TikTok, band for an hour, do it till it hurts. I do not have time to be putting on a band for an hour. I am so sorry. The max I can actually do is maybe 20 minutes, and that's really pushing it because the headache that this provokes is just outrageous, and I feel like it doesn't make that much of a difference anyway. So I like to just put my band on and let it sit there while I do the rest of the styling. So here I'm just flattening the lace a little bit more, not the lace, sorry, the hair, with my wax stick and some hairspray, and going section by section with my hot comb. And this took me like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I also then just grabbed a light concealer. This is just the concealer that I use underneath my eyes, and a small detail brush just to lighten up the parting and make it more defined and crisp. I like to go lighter with the parting because I feel like it's more realistic, and naturally people have lighter partings anyway because the sun doesn't really hit there. I did that. I'm grabbing my eyebrow razor and I'm going to start gently cutting away at the lace. I'm going very, very slow when I do this just to make sure nothing lifts and everything stays in place, especially like towards where I did the widow's peak. I'm sort of curving the cut of the lace, I don't know, but yeah, just take your time while you do this. And then once I've done one side, I'm grabbing my contour shade, which is just the Charlotte Tilbury, the darkest shade basically, and I'm just going over that with a small detail brush just to get rid of any white cast or like white casting shadows that the glue has left behind. I find that using a darker contour shade helps get rid of that, and it makes everything blend a lot smoother because I think my forehead is a lot darker than like the rest of my face anyway, so it just makes sense to do this. As you can see, everything was looking very, very clean and flat, so it was now time to move on to the styling portion of the video. I hadn't started with the baby hairs yet because I wasn't sure if I wanted to add any to this unit. So while I thought about that, I just grabbed my Lulabelle's hair crimpers. This is in the biggest size. I think it's just called a hair waver. And I just started crimping away at this hair. Now, this did take a while because this is 300% density, guys. There's a lot of hair on this head right now. So I sectioned it into 3 like top, middle, and then bottom layers. And then took quite large sections and just roughly started waving each section. I didn't want to be too precise or perfect with this because I wanted it to look like a natural body wave, like out of the pack. This is sort of the look that I'm loving at the moment. I did this in my last video as well, and this is just sort of how I've been wearing all my black wigs recently. I just think it just looks so natural and just pretty and flowy and effortless. And yeah, once I reach the top of my head, I start the barrel from a bit lower, sort of to where my eyebrow starts, because you don't want to start the crimp too far up, otherwise it will make the hair look bulky and it just won't sit as nice and flat. But then I sprayed a generous amount of hairspray on this wig before admiring the gorgeous little waves that we created. I also grabbed some hair oil, like literally a drop, and just ran it through the hair. I didn't want to separate the waves too much because it would end up getting frizzy otherwise. So I just did a little, you know, finger pull, finger run through. At this point, I decided my head looked a bit too round, so I did decide to go and add some baby hairs. Guys, baby hairs have me in a chokehold. The day I decide not to do baby hairs on a black wig, I don't know. But hopefully the day comes soon because I just can't get enough of these. I just love them so much, and it just softens and just changes the vibe of the wig so much. So I just went for a light fluffy baby hair, cut them in a diagonal line, and then grabbed my mini hair straighteners and just curled them inwards towards my face before gently combing them out with my edge brush, and then using a generous amount of hairspray to sort of form and slick them into place. I'm using my finger to guide the comb as well and to make sure that everything is sitting nicely. Again, I don't like to be too precise with this. I sort of just let the baby hairs do what they need to do. And I just really like that fluffy look that it gives. But yeah, this is how the baby hairs ended up looking. I love how they turned out, and it just added a nice je ne sais quoi to the look that we were going for. But yeah, guys, this is the finished result for this 300% density 30-inch wig. I am honestly so pleasantly surprised. I thought this was going to be so like too much on the head, and I was going to be hot and it was going to be heavy, but it was honestly the perfect density for hair this long. I don't feel overwhelmed with this hair. I feel like it flows beautifully. It's soft, it's shiny, it's long, and honestly I could see this like on a tropical beach with these waves, because it's really giving mermaid. It's giving mermaid vibes, and I love it. If you've never had hair this long, this is your sign to get a 30-inch body wave wig, guys, and make sure you get it from Asteria Hair, because their hair, I'm telling you, every time someone asks me what is a good wig vendor, I actually always recommend Asteria Hair, no joke. They speak for themselves with how amazingly the knots were bleached, how amazingly it was pre-plucked, the quality of the hair, the length, the density. I could go on and on. Like, honestly, shout out to Asteria Hair. I'll try and keep you guys updated on this wig on my Instagram as well, because I'll definitely be wearing this throughout the summer. I literally just got back from holiday, and I'm so sad that I didn't receive this before then, because I would have loved to take some good pictures in Italy, which is where I went. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this wig. I'll have all the details down below in the description box. But yeah, see you next time. Bye.